Rediscovering you after 70. Why less is more in your social life. Have you ever noticed how the things you crave in your younger years, the bustling social circles, the constant activity, start to feel different as you get older? It's not that you become antisocial, it's just that your priorities shift. The truth is, after 70, you don't need a packed social calendar to live a fulfilling life. In fact, embracing a smaller, more intentional social circle can be incredibly liberating. In this video, we'll explore 6 reasons why streamlining your social life after 70 can lead to a happier, more peaceful you. We'll delve into how redefining your social connections can boost your well-being, free up precious time, and allow you to rediscover the joys of your own company. Stay tuned, because you might just find that letting go of social pressures is the key to unlocking a whole new chapter of joy and contentment. Number 1. Self-acceptance trumps social approval. After 70, you've earned the right to be yourself, unapologetically. You've traversed the landscape of life, weathered storms, celebrated triumphs, and gathered a treasure trove of wisdom along the way. You no longer need the constant affirmation of a large social circle to feel validated, to feel worthy. Your worth is intrinsic, built upon a lifetime of experiences and lessons learned. Think back to your younger years. How much time and energy did you expend trying to fit in, to impress others, to climb that elusive social ladder? Perhaps you remember agonizing over the right outfit, crafting the perfect witty remark, or attending events you didn't truly enjoy, all in the pursuit of social acceptance. That yearning for external validation, so prevalent in our youth, begins to fade as we age, gradually replaced by a quiet, unwavering confidence in who we are, imperfections and all. This self-acceptance is a hard-won prize, a testament to the journey you've undertaken. Imagine someone like Helen, a vibrant 72-year-old who, for years, centered her social life around her book club. She felt a sense of obligation to attend every meeting, even when the chosen books failed to spark her interest or the conversations veered into territory she found uncomfortable, increasingly dominated by gossip and negativity. She'd dutifully read each assigned novel, even if it meant sacrificing time she could have spent pursuing her own passions. She'd participate in the discussions, even if her heart wasn't in it, all because she felt a pressure to maintain her place within the group. One day, Helen had a realization. She recognized that she was prioritizing the group's approval over her own enjoyment, sacrificing her own well-being for the sake of social conformity. She politely excused herself from the book club, explaining that she wanted to explore other interests. The sense of liberation she experienced was immense, like shedding a heavy coat she hadn't realized she was wearing. Helen discovered that her Wednesday afternoons, once filled with obligatory book discussions, were now hers to fill with joy. She rediscovered a long-dormant passion for painting, transforming her spare bedroom into a vibrant art studio. The canvas became her confidant, the brushstrokes, a language of self-expression. Helen found that the quiet satisfaction of creating, the pure joy of engaging in an activity she truly loved, was far more rewarding than any social accolade. Her self-acceptance, her willingness to prioritize her own needs and desires, had unlocked a new chapter of creativity and fulfillment. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that after 70, the truest form of validation comes not from external sources, but from within. Number 2. Savor the serenity of solitude. As we age, the appeal of quiet moments, of simply being, becomes more profound. The constant hum of social interaction can start to feel draining, replacing the joy of connection with a sense of obligation and fatigue. The energy once readily available for navigating social complexities might now be better directed towards personal pursuits, self-reflection, or simply enjoying the peace and quiet of one's own company. Remember, it's perfectly okay to say no to invitations that don't genuinely excite you. It's okay to prioritize a quiet evening at home over a crowded social gathering. In fact, embracing solitude can be a powerful act of self-care, allowing you to recharge your batteries and reconnect with your inner self. Think about it. For decades, your life may have been filled with the demands of work, family, and social obligations. Now, with more time at your disposal, you have the freedom to choose how you spend your precious energy. Instead of feeling pressured to attend every social event, you can be more selective, focusing on the connections that truly nourish your soul. Perhaps you've always enjoyed quiet pursuits like reading, gardening, or simply contemplating the beauty of nature. These activities, often relegated to the sidelines during a busier life, can now take center stage, offering a sense of calm and contentment that bustling social engagements may lack. Take George, for example. He's 78 and a retired teacher. For years, George attended every school reunion, every community event, every neighborhood gathering. He felt a sense of duty to stay connected, to maintain those ties he'd built over a lifetime. But lately, these gatherings felt less like a pleasure and more like a chore. The small talk, the forced smiles, the obligatory conversations began to wear him down. He found himself longing for the quiet comfort of his own home, the peace he found in his garden, the solace of a good book. One day, George decided to politely decline a few invitations. He explained that he was focusing on some personal projects and needed a bit of downtime. To his surprise, the world didn't end. His friends understood, and he felt a wave of relief wash over him. He discovered the joy of spending his evenings tending his beloved roses, listening to classical music, and simply enjoying the stillness of his home. He found that the quiet allowed him to reconnect with himself, to appreciate the simple pleasures that had been drowned out by the noise of social obligations. The gentle hum of the bees in his garden became more captivating than the chatter of a crowded room. The vibrant colors of the sunset seen from his porch became more mesmerizing than the flashing lights of a social event. He started to savor the solitude, realizing that it wasn't loneliness but a precious opportunity for self-reflection and renewal. George's experience reminds us that embracing solitude can be a pathway to a richer, more fulfilling life, especially as we navigate the later chapters. It's a chance to rediscover the simple joys, to reconnect with our inner selves, and to appreciate the beauty of quiet moments. Number 3. Less drama, more peace of mind. Let's face it, relationships, even the best of them, can be complicated. Misunderstandings, disagreements, and even betrayals are an unfortunate part of the human experience. As we journey through life, collecting experiences and wisdom along the way, we begin to realize that the energy we once poured into navigating the complexities of large social circles can be quite draining. After 70, you've earned the right to prioritize your peace of mind, and often, fewer friendships translate to fewer emotional upheavals. This isn't about becoming a recluse or shutting yourself off from the world. It's about recognizing that quality connections, built on mutual respect and genuine affection, are far more valuable than a large, but potentially draining, social network. Imagine Mary, a 75-year-old widow. For decades, she cherished a close-knit group of friends. They shared laughter, tears, and countless memories. But as the years passed, subtle shifts began to occur. Petty squabbles arose, unspoken resentments simmered beneath the surface, and the dynamics of the group became increasingly complex. Mary found herself constantly mediating disputes, trying to maintain a fragile peace and smoothing over ruffled feathers. It was exhausting, a constant drain on her emotional energy. She loved her friends, but the drama that seemed to perpetually swirl around the group began to overshadow the joy of their connection. She started to feel like a referee in a never-ending game of emotional tug-of-war. One day, Mary realized something profound. She recognized that the constant drama, the underlying tension, was taking a toll on her well-being. She was so focused on maintaining harmony within the group that she was neglecting her own inner peace. It wasn't that she stopped caring about her friends. It was that she realized she needed to prioritize her own emotional health. Gradually, and with a gentle touch, Mary began to distance herself from the drama. She didn't sever ties completely, but she became more selective about the gatherings she attended and the conversations she engaged in. She focused on nurturing a few close, supportive relationships, the ones that brought her genuine joy and a sense of calm. The result? A significant decrease in stress and a renewed sense of inner peace. Mary found that by letting go of the need to manage the complexities of a large social circle, she had freed up emotional energy that she could now direct towards her own well-being. She rediscovered the simple pleasures of quiet evenings at home, the joy of pursuing her hobbies, and the deep satisfaction of spending quality time with the friends who truly cherished and supported her. She learned that true friendship isn't about quantity, but quality. It's about finding those individuals who uplift you, who respect your boundaries, and who bring a sense of calm and joy to your life. Mary's story is a testament to the power of choosing peace of mind over the drama of complicated relationships. It reminds us that after 70, we have the wisdom and the right to curate our social lives in a way that nurtures our well-being and brings us lasting contentment. Number 4, time is your most precious commodity. After 70, you have the wisdom to understand that time is a finite resource. It's a precious commodity, more valuable than gold or any material possession. You've spent decades investing your time in careers, families, and social obligations. Now, you've earned the right to spend it in ways that truly nourish your soul, bring you joy, and align with your deepest values. Ask yourself, are your current social commitments adding to your life or depleting your energy? Are they bringing you genuine happiness, or are they simply obligations that you feel compelled to fulfill out of habit or social pressure? Consider the story of David, a 79-year-old retired architect. For years, David felt obligated to attend every family gathering, every neighborhood barbecue, every social event that crossed his calendar. While he genuinely loved his family and neighbors, these events often left him feeling drained, exhausted, and longing for the quiet comfort of his own home. He realized he was spreading himself too thin, scattering his precious time and energy like seeds on barren ground. The constant social whirl, while well-intentioned, was preventing him from pursuing the activities that truly brought him joy. David had always been passionate about photography. In his younger years, he dreamed of traveling the world, capturing stunning images of breathtaking landscapes and vibrant cultures. But the demands of his career and family life had often pushed those dreams to the back burner. Now, in his retirement, he found himself with the time, but the relentless social calendar was consuming the energy he needed to reignite his passion. One day, David had a realization. He recognized that he needed to be more intentional with his time, to prioritize quality over quantity. He started being more selective about the social events he attended, politely declining invitations that didn't genuinely excite him. He explained to his family and friends that he wanted to dedicate more time to his photography, to exploring his creative side, and to reconnecting with the passions that had lain dormant for so long. To his surprise, his loved ones were incredibly understanding. They respected his decision and even encouraged him to pursue his dreams. Freed from the weight of social obligations, David began to flourish. He dusted off his old camera, enrolled in a photography class, and started taking long walks in nature, capturing the beauty of the world around him through his lens. He rediscovered the joy of capturing a fleeting moment in time, the satisfaction of transforming an ordinary scene into a work of art. He also began savoring quiet moments with his wife, Eleanor. They would spend hours together, reminiscing about their lives, sharing their dreams, and simply enjoying each other's company without the distractions of a crowded social scene. They rediscovered the intimacy and connection that had sometimes been lost in the hustle and bustle of their busy lives. David discovered that by being more intentional with his time, he was able to deepen the connections that truly mattered, both with his loved ones and with himself. He found that the joy he derived from pursuing his passion and nurturing his closest relationships far outweighed the fleeting pleasures of a packed social calendar. David's story serves as a powerful reminder that after 70, time becomes an even more precious resource. It's a time to prioritize the activities and relationships that bring us true joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. It's a time to let go of the social pressures that drain our energy and embrace the freedom to live life on our own terms. Number 5. The power of inner connection. True contentment doesn't blossom from the sheer number of names in your address book, but from the depth and strength of your relationship with the most important person in your life, yourself. After 70, you've accumulated a lifetime of experiences, both joyful and challenging. These experiences have shaped you, molded you, and given you a unique perspective on the world. Now is the time to turn inwards, to explore the rich tapestry of your inner landscape, and to cultivate a deep sense of self-acceptance and inner peace. Think of it as an exciting archaeological dig, where you're excavating the treasures of your own soul. For decades, the external world may have demanded your attention, pulling you in countless directions. The responsibilities of career, family, and social obligations often left little time for introspection, for nurturing the connection with your inner self. But now, with more time at your disposal, you have the precious opportunity to delve deeper, to understand your own motivations, desires, and values. This journey of self-discovery can be incredibly rewarding, leading to a profound sense of peace and contentment that external validation can never truly provide. Imagine Elizabeth, an 80-year-old who lives alone in a cozy cottage, nestled amongst rolling hills. She's never been one for large, boisterous social gatherings. The thought of navigating the complexities of crowded rooms and superficial conversations fills her not with excitement, but with a sense of weariness. Instead, she finds joy in the simple pleasures of life, reading by the fire on a crisp autumn evening, tending to her vibrant flower garden, and taking long, contemplative walks in the nearby park, listening to the birdsong and the rustling leaves. Elizabeth has learned to cherish her own company, finding contentment in the quiet moments of reflection and self-discovery. She uses her solitude not as a retreat from the world, but as an opportunity to explore the vast expanse of her inner world. She journals her thoughts and feelings, capturing the wisdom gleaned from a life well lived. She paints vibrant watercolors, expressing her emotions and creativity on canvas. She meditates in the stillness of the morning, finding a deep sense of connection with the present moment. Elizabeth doesn't feel lonely in her solitude. In fact, she finds it to be a source of strength, creativity, and profound inner peace. She understands that true companionship comes not from the presence of others, but from the acceptance and love she has cultivated for herself. Her days are filled not with the frantic energy of social obligations, but with the quiet rhythm of self-care and personal growth. She savors the freedom to be herself, unapologetically, without the need for external validation or approval. Elizabeth's story reminds us that solitude doesn't have to be synonymous with loneliness. It can be a sanctuary, a space for self-renewal, a place where we can reconnect with our passions, our dreams, and the essence of who we truly are. After 70, this inner connection becomes even more vital, a source of strength and resilience as we navigate the later chapters of life. It's a reminder that true happiness resides not in the external world, but within the depths of our own being. It's a journey of self-discovery, a celebration of the unique individual you have become, and a testament to the power of embracing your own company. Number 6. Embrace new possibilities. Letting go of outdated social expectations isn't about closing doors. It's about opening windows to a world of new possibilities. Think about it. For decades, your life may have revolved around a set routine, a predictable social calendar, and a familiar set of responsibilities. Now, with more time and freedom at your disposal, you have the chance to rewrite the script, to explore uncharted territories, and to embrace experiences you may have only dreamed of in your younger years. Imagine a blank canvas, waiting to be filled with the vibrant colors of your newfound passions and adventures. Perhaps you've always harbored a secret desire to learn a new language, envisioning yourself conversing fluently with locals in a charming Parisian cafe or navigating the bustling markets of Marrakesh. Now is the time to dust off those language books, enroll in an online course, or join a local conversation group. Imagine the thrill of unlocking a new language, opening up a whole new world of communication, culture, and connection. Or maybe you've always been fascinated by the art of pottery, envisioning your hands shaping clay into beautiful, functional forms. Picture yourself in a cozy studio, surrounded by the earthy scent of clay and the gentle hum of the potter's wheel, transforming a lump of earth into a unique creation that reflects your own artistic vision. Now is the time to sign up for that pottery class, to explore the tactile joy of working with clay, and to unleash your inner artist. Perhaps your heart has always been drawn to the idea of giving back to your community, of making a difference in the lives of others. Imagine the satisfaction of volunteering at a local charity, sharing your wisdom and experience with those in need, and contributing to a cause you deeply care about. Whether it's mentoring young people, assisting at a local food bank, or visiting seniors in a nursing home, the opportunities to make a meaningful contribution are endless. Consider John, a 73-year-old retired engineer. For years, the demands of his career and family life had left little time for pursuing his lifelong dream of learning to play the guitar. He'd always envisioned himself strumming melodies, filling his home with the warm sounds of music, and perhaps even joining a local band. Retirement presented him with the perfect opportunity to finally pursue his passion. With a sense of excitement and a touch of trepidation, John enrolled in a beginner guitar class at the local community center. He was surprised and delighted to find himself surrounded by a diverse group of individuals, all sharing a common desire to learn and create music. He quickly discovered that the joy of learning wasn't just about mastering chords and scales. It was about the camaraderie, the shared laughter, and the sense of community that blossomed within the group. John's newfound passion for music opened doors he never could have imagined. He joined a local music group, performing at community events and senior centers, sharing the joy of music with others. He discovered a hidden talent for songwriting, expressing his thoughts and emotions through heartfelt lyrics and melodies. He even formed a close friendship with another guitarist in the group, sharing jam sessions, exchanging musical ideas, and forging a bond built on a shared love of music. John's story is a testament to the transformative power of embracing new possibilities. It illustrates how letting go of old habits and outdated social expectations can create space for new passions, new friendships, and a renewed sense of purpose. It reminds us that after 70, life is not about winding down, but about opening ourselves up to new experiences, exploring hidden talents, and discovering the boundless potential that lies within. It's about embracing the freedom to learn, to grow, and to create a life that is rich, fulfilling, and filled with the joy of discovery. As we conclude, remember that after 70, your social life is yours to define. It's not about isolating yourself, but about choosing connections that enrich your life, not drain it. Embrace the freedom to say no, to prioritize your well-being, and to savor the quiet joys of your own company. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share what resonated with you most. What steps will you take to create a more fulfilling social life after 70? Your insights are valuable, and we look forward to hearing from you. If you enjoyed this video and want to get the latest tips on life after 60 delivered right to your feed, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out. Your support helps us create more videos like this for free. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.